This hat is at least 35 years old. It was one that my mother gave me when I was younger, when I first started wearing hats. She had lots of them. And fortunately, my sisters and I that wear hats, we got to share them after she passed on. And so I like wearing hats because I came from an age where hats and gloves was a sign of a lady. And that's how I was raised. We look forward to Easter Sunday because we surely had a hat. And so now my hat collection is growing. Not as many as my mother had, but I have a nice collection of them. Each hat has its own personality, and with each hat that I wear, the personality comes through with it. And that's why I like wearing my crowns.
So these are my crowns. I consider my natural hair my crown, but when my natural hair is not being cooperative, I use these as replacement crowns. And just like how I express myself through my hair, I express myself through my hats. And I actually started my hat collection in sophomore year of high school, and I have a total of 26 hats. Basically, these hats explain the different stories and personalities that I feel. I love this one for the unicorn and the distressed in the color. I feel like this explains my personality the best. This one I got as a Christmas gift from my little brother, and it was really special to me because he was very observant of my favorite color and my favorite animal. And this hat is self-explanatory. I love the color and I love what it says, and I wear this hat whenever I'm feeling sassy, whether they're gifts or experiences. I love them all like they're my children.
My crown would definitely be considered my locks. They mean a lot to me. I've been growing them for close to 10 years now. Before I grew my locks, I was definitely like a really shy person, really quiet, didn't talk much. I grew up as a very shy kid and always had a lot of trouble like expressing myself creatively. My mom presented me with the idea to grow my locks, and I thought it was a pretty good idea, so I just kind of ran with it. And I love my hair so much because it's like the first thing you see when you see me, and it's a way for me to express my creativity. The history behind locks, it represents like strength and power and all that kind of stuff, so I really feel like the power is in my hair. It's like the ultimate tool that brings me out of my shell.
My crown is my wig. The ancient Egyptians, they used wigs to signify their ranking. So you will see empresses and emperors with wigs on. And I feel like when I put my crown on, I can choose whoever I want to be for that day. But I feel that wearing wigs does not hide female beauty, more so does it adds to it, and it gives people individuality. It gives them definition. Why are you wearing your wig? I wear my wig not because I need it, because I like to. I can wear my favorite one, this natural hair color, natural length, or I can find something that's 27 inches all the way down to my ankles, or I can wear a shortcut and that's fire red, and you might not know who you're speaking to that day. You can speak to Riel, or you can speak to a superstar celebrity. And that's why I wear my crown, because it makes me feel regal.
What I brought today was my grandfather's hat. And the reason why I brought it is because my grandfather just means so much to me. When I was born, a year after, my mother passed away. And one of her sayings before she passed away, she wanted my grandfather to take care of me and adopt me. And so that's what he did. I never had a father, but I consider my grandfather as my actual father. And through the years, he just taught me like how to be a man, how to work hard, get what you want out of life, because it can be taken away from you at any moment. He just taught me everything that I know. And that's why I love him. And that's why I brought this crown here today, because he's a king.
Something that I would consider a crown for me personally would be my hair. Just last year, I was dealing with the struggle finding out that my mother was diagnosed with stage 2 cancer. It made me really get in touch closer with faith and with my personal religion. Through the process of her undergoing chemotherapy and everything, she started to lose her hair, and her hair started to like fall out, which she had long, beautiful black hair. And I lost 4 friends to cancer before they turned 30 years old. So it's like cancer has been something that's reoccurred in my personal life, and all my friends that had it that are no longer with us had all like went through stages when they were using chemotherapy as a potential option, and they were losing their hair and stuff like that. So I kind of try to just keep my hair healthy and maintained for the people that can't grow hair.
This is my crown. It says "Be cute" just because it's the least cringy one I could find. But I wear it to the gym. I go to the gym about 5 times a week, and this means a lot to me because, well, of course, messy hair days, but also because the gym itself really changed my life around for my mental health and physical health, of course. And the gym itself has been really meaningful to my identity. I was in a really toxic relationship about a year ago. It lasted about 3 years, and it really took me out of my place, and it made me really sad, and I never left bed. I stopped going to class. It just really ate me alive, and the gym was the only thing I could do. Me being able to leave and go to the gym and just be in my own head and in my own thoughts and just working on myself, I just overall feel better every day because I'm working on myself every day. It definitely helps with my identity.
My crown to me is my natural hair. I can I can wear an afro and feel like the most poppin' black queen in the world, or I can put it in braids and, feel edgy. It means a lot more to me because my family is so, we're so unison, we're one, and they teach me how to love myself as a black woman. And my hair is all of that. It's my identity, it's my history, it's my confidence. I feel like it's important for us to teach the younger generation to love themselves because it's idolized to be everything but yourself at this point. I've had situations where people told me, you look better with straight hair, or I've had people that I've taken care of, like their life had depended on me and told me that I looked a hot mess and I need to do something with my afro. It didn't matter what I did for them or how I was helping them. They took their anger, their hate, and everything on me. And me wearing that shows my bravery and my confidence, and it's teaching other sisters and natural women that it's okay to be yourself and that you should love it even if other people don't.
A story I'd like to share with you guys is when I got into some legal troubles, and everyone in my family kind of told me I got to get my hair cut. My friends and family just expressing how much getting my hair cut is important when going in front of a judge. And I get to the courtroom with my hair cut unwillingly, and I've come to find out the lawyer was, he had a mohawk. So it was like, how serious can this be with he's being able to express himself through his mohawk and his hair, and me being on the other hand unable to express myself through my hair because the status quo of being professional and you don't want to look like a delinquent or this and that. So that kind of always stood out with me, and that's why I take so much pride in what I do with my hair and how I wear it and how I fix my crown.
After watching some snippets and some trailers of the play, it just inspired me to kind of relate it back to my life and something that I've been through. So I bought the hat in honor of my mother because I lost her when I was 17. One second you're arguing and the next second, I'm back in her room dancing in front of her TV, so to kind of lose your best friend and the person that you go to for advice and questions and things like that, it's just very hard. But I want the hat to represent how I have overcome the challenges and the obstacles in my life to still have this positive outlook on life. And that's kind of what this hat or this crown does for me.